Hey, welcome back everyone. It's Lala and I am here to do an update on my plotter binder and how I used it for the month of April. I decided to switch things around like I do, like I love to do, and use this as my main planner instead of just my project planner system. And so just to revisit what I have here, this is the Bible size shrink leather. Bible size will translate into your personal size binder. And the shrink leather, as you can see, it's gonna, I mean, it looks like how it did really, besides maybe this metal piece here. The leather itself looks exactly how it looked when I first received it. So this leather is going to hold its look compared to the other two leathers that they offer where it's going to show age. So if you want something that shows age as you use it, like say like, you know, your Giglio leather and some of the other leathers that are very popular, then don't get this one. But if you want this pebbly look of leather, as you can see, there's plenty of texture, so it's not a smooth leather. I like feeling the little bumps and grooves of leather. And you want something that's going to continue to look really good. Well, I mean, aged leather looks good too, but one that doesn't show age, just put it that way. The shrink leather is going to be your choice to go with, as well as this is the lowest cost leather that they offer. Okay, so not low in quality of the leather, but just a lower cost. The other ones, they go up a little higher. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm going to show you how it looks, what I've been using, what hasn't worked, what has worked, and that kind of thing. I also want to show you, I have the original box, and I keep my plotter insert, so just the plotter brand in here. And as you can see, the plotter system, the notebooks or the refill memo pads, they do come in like insert booklet style. So you can actually just put one of these in a binder and use it. So say for example, you just want to have the to-dos, and you can use this actually as a daily page if you want to, and put all your tasks and such. So you can use that and just put it in the rings, or you can just carry this by itself because this is a cardstock, and this cardstock isn't as thick as the back, but it will hold up. You know, you can toss it in your bag or whatever. So I have the to do, and each has a number. So this is going to be your 006, and it says the Bible size. Okay. And then the 005, this is the 6mm ruled. And what's nice about the ruled, you can use it just like ruled paper, just regular ruled paper. Here you have the slash here for your date, or you can even use it as a date and page number if you want, however you want to use it. It has these slashes, so you can help divide up your page how you want. And then it has numbers 1 through 24. So you can actually use this, and it goes like military time. You can use this either as numbered items, or you can use this as a daily. You can split the page, say put your schedule over here, so 1 a.m. all the way to midnight. So you got a 24-hour timeline. And then you can then use the other side for your tasks if you want to, or however you want to use this. But it's pretty versatile insert. Again, you can just take the whole thing and put it in your pocket, or unless you have big pockets, but put it in your bag, or you can take a couple sheets out and put it in the rings, however you want to do it. And then I have the 003. These are just little plain memo sheets. Again, you can put the whole thing in your binder, or you can just carry this around, or take a couple sheets out. And it is, this isn't white, it's like a cream color. Yep. Okay. And then I have the rest of my weeklies in here, and I'll show you in the binder, and just the miscellaneous paperwork that came with the binder. The rings are very small, okay? So you're not going to be able to stuff this compared to like this motor, okay? This is a personal size. Look at that difference. Let's turn it this way so you guys can see. And my plotter binder, it is as stuffed as I can make it without it becoming too unbearable to turn the pages. So I have exactly what I need, but you can see the difference in the size. Okay? And I love both for various reasons. Okay. All right. So I have a Amazon brand personal size binder, and this one has a little larger rings. Okay, and let's see if I can show you guys the difference. I mean, these rings in the plotter are going to be tiny, tiny, teeny, and I think even in my pocket size Filofax Holborn, I believe the rings are even larger than the one in this Bible size plotter. But if you guys can kind of tell, the ring size is very much different. Okay, so what I do with this brand here that I got from Amazon for, gosh, I think it was like $7 or something like that. I'll put in my like extra sheets, and as I'm using the Moterm brand inserts, like the monthlies and weeklies, I will archive them in here. But I also have some of the extra things. So say for example, since I'm using their folder, and I can't remember the name of these. I think these like project management folders or something like that. I use them as like a file system. If I'm not using this one like for my job, if I'm not currently in need of carrying this one with me, then I have it in here with the individual sheets. You can either use the individual to-do sheets, or you can actually plot out everything on the actual project management insert. Okay, there's front and back. So anyway, but when I'm not using that one, I put it in here, and then I have two that I that have not been used yet. And then, so like I said, I'll put my used sheets in here, whether it's the monthlies or the weeklies. Now, what I've found out with their weeklies, I really tried to use them, this layout. So I'm going to just show you this week, since that nothing's written on it. This was what, the first week of January, so December 31st, and then it goes, or am I wrong? Or is this January? Yeah, no, this goes into February, I believe. So so it would have been January 31st and then February 1st here, and it goes across. So I just couldn't, even Noty has a layout similar to this, where you have the timeline across the bottom. And so you have a 12 o'clock, the line going down to show you where the day is split. I tried it different ways, and then over here is fine, but over here on this other side, which is, you know, it's grid, you can barely see it, which is nice, because then that way it gives you more freedom to use this page how you want, this side. And it has the weather tracker, but I just couldn't really make it work comfortably. So right now I'm not using the weeklies, okay, but I am using the monthlies. But anyway, see, as you can see, I try to use some of the sticker stash I had, whatever. And then, so the extra monthlies that I can't currently fit in the plotter, I just keep them over here. So I have the other side of June and then the rest of the year in here. So I'll just, you know, take out what I need to over here in the main, and then put it, archive it in here, and then put the extra pages in. And then there's some extra notes. So anyway, let me show you how the current plotter is set up. So like I said, it pretty much looks just like how it did when I pulled it out of the box. Besides, you're going to start to see some on the some wear little bits, little fine scratches on this brass piece. But that just adds to the beauty of it. All right, and so inside, when you open it up, I just have some cloth and paper, some of these little cards that I just kind of put together. And then you can see the ring protector. So this is extra. So if you're interested in plotter, in this first time you see my video or anybody's video about plotter, when you order their binder, you're just get the binder. There's no pockets, there's no nothing. And so everything else you have to purchase separately, including the ring protector. But the additional things that you buy to personalize the binder, I tell you, the prices, the binder is up there in price, but the actual items you put in it are all, excuse me for the bump, are all reasonable in price. So I have some, you know, cloth and paper decorations here, or dashboards. I got the morning mindset, you know, just some of this stuff. Okay. And then this looked really cool to layer. And this is from, when you get a plotter binder, you'll get their, I guess, their magazine. And it's a bunch of these sheets in it, but everything, the actual magazine portion, the writing is in Japanese. So what I did was I just took where they had just the photos in it and used that as a backdrop for layering. Yeah. All right. So then here we go with that whole management system, the folder management system. So I like to keep this one with me. So I have it titled for our family, because I've been working on our family genealogy through Ancestry.com. And that's a major project. So when I'm at work, if something pops in my mind that I want to, that feels very important, I have it with me and I can just put it right there. And it might be just a scribbled note, and not really going to show any of this because it's very personal, right? So anyway, but I've been working on this project now for several months, and it's just going to be ongoing. So yes, I want that with me. And then I have my social media one. And so, you know, I just write different notes of how I want to plan a video, whatever. This is going to be, it was late. I was going to do this last month, and I think I had to write it again. Plotter update. And I'm not using these, the actual project management folders, writing directly on them, because I'm not working with a team. And so these are really great if you're working with a team, because you kind of see the timeline. You can break it down per team member and timeline of when each person is hitting a deadline or what have you. So the system of this is really cool. Or you can just use this for yourself and set some different timeline deadlines and things like that. But I prefer to just use the to-do task sheets, and this is really great. Okay. And then I have one that set up for personal house, personal development, stuff like that. And so I like using the to-dos for various things. So I can use it for an ongoing task list. So I'll just put stuff here, you know, and I keep some extras. House projects, personal development. I can set up different types of lists. I've even put some books that I'm reading and tracking my progress on that. I really love these to-do sheets. And then vacation lists. So I was planning my trip and so forth. So that is this one, and it's all here. kept nice and neat. And say, for example, I don't really need this with me, or say I don't really need to take my social media one with me. It doesn't need to be with me at work. So I'll just take it off and put it in the other binder, and everything's kept together. Okay. And so then we just go into, you know, just some notes and some cloth and paper stuff. And then I have the GTD inserts from Mommy Plans, which I absolutely love. And I have the GTD, her insert system, in various planners. So in my TNs, my other ring planner, I have it in my, also in my my disc system for work, my work planner. So I have these inserts. So, you know, you have the inbox, your next action, waiting on, project detail, which hasn't been used yet, the someday, maybe. So I pretty much put one page per, you know, category in here. And no more. Again, I only want to put in this, on these tiny bitty rings, exactly what I'm going to be using. Okay. And then I have a divider here, and then it goes into the monthlies, and these are from Plotter. So you get the age chart if you're used to getting a Japanese planner, whether it's ring bound or book bound. A lot of them will have these age charts, which are really fun. The opposite side will have for personal information, which I've covered, of course. And then you have your year at a glance for 2022, and the opposite side is 2023, and then it goes into my monthlies. So currently this is April, and this is how my monthly looks. And so this is not my main planner. I'm not putting a bunch of bills. I'll put some little things on here, but I'm not putting a bunch of bills and that kind of stuff in this one. That is staying with my Jibun Techo. But here I have exactly what I need to know through the day. So if I have an appointment, like my mani-pedi, if my work schedule's kind of changed or whatever, tax day, I definitely want to have that on my radar at all times. Stuff like that. And my birthday was this week. Yes. And so yeah, so, and I have the month of May kind of prepped, and I'm just using stuff out of my stash, you guys. I'm using it out of my stash, and because I just need to use this stuff up, right? And so as you can see, pretty much I have the April and May, and so probably this coming weekend, then I will take some of the other month out that's ahead in here, and then put the other side of the other page side of the June. So then I'll have 2 months of monthlies in here. Okay. Then we're going to go into the weeklies. Okay. So before we get into the weeklies, you know, the weeklies comes with another one of these year at a glance. And because the weeklies from Plotter, it's not vibing for me. I have been trying different printables, and I used to not like to do printables because I didn't like having to do all that printing and cutting and figuring all that out. And so when I could, I would outsource the printing work, but I've come to find that it's been really easy. Maybe it's these specific creators that make them really easy, or I've just grown up. So, so again, stickers and things from my stash. And so this insert, which is really cool, it's a fold out. And this is from Kina Prints. And this is her, the whole week. And it is a fold out, like I said. And I really liked this format. So you got your mood tracking over here, which is really fun. And then you have a running task list for the week space. And then your week. So it's dated. And these don't come dated. So you just get the file and you just print as often as you want. So, but it does have the day of the week. So it is a Monday start. And I just put some day number stickers on. And then you have your water tracking, and then some categories that are set up for food, log, happy meal. I just put a sticker there. Your habit tracker. And then I added stickers to these two, so you can use these two areas for whatever you want. I did a to buy and finance. And then over here, notes and next week. And then there you go. You have your open, planning week to use however you want. And I just use a bunch of stuff from my stash. I'm just trying to, I have so many happy planner stickers, booklets, you guys might too, and then separate kits. But I like how this folds out, and so I can see the whole week, everything that's going on, and then just fold it back. And then, you know, if you're into decorating, then you can decorate the outside. So I did like these. Then, because I had purchased Mommy Plan's GTD digital system, because I wanted to try it out on my iPad mini, but also I mainly wanted to try it on my Remarkable 2 digital e-ink planner. And I will do a video on that probably next time. Mommy Plan, and you know, I did a review and everything, and you know, she was so sweet because I keep buying her inserts. She offered me as a freebie anything, any insert set or whatever from her store. And so I thought that's really sweet of her, and so I went ahead and I ordered I requested her week system. And so I'm going to show you a page that's not written on, but this is this week, and I really like this format here. Okay, so I'm going to just show you where I don't have anything. Oh, well, I did write something on this one, but, and I didn't use my regular paper. I tend to use, which is this one. And I don't know how many pounds this paper is, but it is a thicker paper. And I especially like to use the thicker paper for fold out like inserts, because you're going to be folding it back and forth, and I don't want to wear out a thinner regular copy paper. But for these, I did use just regular copy paper, which then also makes this thinner, the paper thinner. So the quality, like a marker or whatever, there was some bleed through on the other side. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So I just prepped this a little bit, but it comes undated. Again, I'm using stuff from my stash. The day of the week is on here. It is printed on here, but I use my my stash, and then this is just a washi tape. So it has up here this week, so you can just write whatever, and weekly is up here, so you can date it across the top, which I did do that. And then it goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like that. Okay. And then over on this side, you have this open space here. You can use it for notes. You can use it for whatever you want. And then you have your tracker here. And then you have just a running task list. Since it's 2 rows, you can use one for one side and one for something else, if you want to do it that way. And so that is her weekly in this personal size. And then I have this side, you know, is back to back. So I love these. These are from Mom Yi Plans, and then the other were from Kina Prints. And then back here is just random notes. I even have these little sheets that are from, oh my goodness, I'm trying to remember the notebook system. It is a Japanese brand. Oh, well, duh. This is a Mariman. So silly, you guys. So these are Marimans. These are little half sheets, and they fit on the ring. So I put these on here just for some random notes, and I just folded over because, of course, this is they call these loose leaf minis. And it has the actual item number here. So I liked having these, and I have them various colors. And then here's one of those memo. I just put just 2 in here in case I need to use it. And then I have just some random stuff written down in some of the notebook page. Like this is their grid. I didn't buy the grid paper, and again, you probably can't even see the grid because it's very, very faint, which gives you more options of how you want to use this. But this came with, I believe, I think it came with the weekly, so you just get a couple note pages. And I consider them like samples, so it gives me opportunity to decide if, hey, do I want to order one of the memo pads that is the grid. I don't like that it's so light. I would prefer a darker, like how these inserts are. But hey, so I just have some extra sheets in case I need it. And then this is their, I guess they're one of their page lifters, and this is the one that has the pen holder. And then I have this card insert I just put in here, and the zip, which I have a couple of little tools, and then their other lifter, which has the band to actually close. That's off the side. And as you see, I'm not going to be able to put anything else in here. And really, I believe what they say is when it comes to your rings, okay, and to minimize damaging, they say your insert should not go over the center of your rings. See, so this one goes over. Otherwise, then you have too much on your rings and you could possibly damage it. I think the saving grace for me is that one, some of these inserts, like these weeklies, I went ahead where the hole punch, and then if I saw there's too much paper sticking out, you know, towards the center of the rings, I would take my paper cutter and just cut just a little more off and then put it back on the rings, and then the pages were able to flip over a lot better. Okay, so keep that in mind if you're using printables in your plotter on these tiny rings. See if you can cut some of that extra paper off, but not too far, because then you don't want your paper to easily rip, and then it's, you know, then you got to use some kind of hole reinforcement or whatever. Okay, so yeah, so this is the update, you guys. I'm really enjoying using this as an everyday carry. It's not heavy because it is I can only put what will comfortably fit in here. It goes in my handbag. I'll be taking this on my trip, on my vacation, and yeah, I'm really loving this. They did come out with a new size for the US store. The newest size is going to be equivalent to pocket size. So if you like pocket size planners, so you because they have also a narrow, and then it goes pocket, and I'm not sure if they call the pocket something else, but I just saw that this week. But Bible size for me is perfect because I can switch, you know, between putting things in my, you know, my personal size binders, other sizes, into this, and they call this their Bible size. So anyway, that's the update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and post them down below, and I'll be coming back again. I believe the next video will be about the GTD digital system for the Remarkable e-ink. Well, it's not just for the Remarkable, but for any of your digital types of planners. It works. That was the comment I gave Mommy, that it did work on an RM2, which I told her she should go ahead and update her listing to include that. It's because she didn't know. She doesn't have a Remarkable, so that was helpful information to share with her. So I will bring that to you guys. So if you're new to my channel, go ahead and consider hitting the like and subscribing. And I return as I find I have helpful information and fun information to share with you. And also too, if you're not a member of our Japanese Planner Facebook group, look in the links I have and consider joining us. We have people from all around the world. Our group just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And we would welcome you if you're not already a part of our family of people from all over the world. Anyway, have a great week. See you next time.